Hello guys, welcome to mathematics classes by Nikita. So as you all know, we were doing the exemplar of chapter 3, that is trigonometric functions, and we have covered till question number 29. Now let's see the remaining questions. Now next we have some objective type questions. So choose the correct answer from the given 4 options in the exercises 30 to 59. So these are your multi-objective questions, MCQs. So question number 30 says that if sine theta plus cosecant theta is equal to 2, then sine square theta plus cosecant square theta is equal to. So 4 options are given. You have to find the value. You have to check whether the value is 1, 4, 2 or none of these. So let's solve and find the value. So question number 30. So given is that sine theta plus cosecant theta is equal to 2. Okay, so let's find the value of sine square theta plus cosecant square theta. So what we will do here is we will square both the sides. So squaring both sides. So what you will get? You will get that sine theta plus cosecant square theta ka whole square is equal to 4, and this implies that sine square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2 sine theta cosecant theta is equal to 4. Now see, this thing is equal to 1 because sine theta into this is 1 over sine theta. So this will be plus 2 into 1. Okay, so this implies that sine square theta plus cosecant square theta is equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. So therefore the correct answer is C. So therefore answer of this is C part. Got it? Now let's see the next question. So next question says, question number 31, if f of x is equal to cos square x plus secant square x, then f of x is less than 1, f of x is equal to 1, f of x is greater than 2 and less than 1, or f of x is greater or equal to 2. And one hint is given here that you know that arithmetic mean of two numbers or more than two numbers is always greater or equal to their geometric mean. Now let me tell you, see a little about the geometric and the arithmetic mean. Suppose you have two numbers x1 and x2. So these are any two numbers. Okay, so x1 could be 5, x2 could be 3. So I am just taking two numbers. So their arithmetic mean is defined as x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So this is known as the arithmetic mean. And the geometric mean is equal to under the root x1 into x2. Okay, now let's see what is given in the question. So let f of x is equal to, it is given that f of x is equal to cos square x plus secant square x. Fine. Now we know that arithmetic mean is greater or equal to the geometric mean. So consider these two numbers. So consider x1 equal to cos square x and x2 equal to secant square x. So what you will get? You will get that cos square x plus secant square x divided by 2 is greater or equal to under the root cos square x into secant square x. And this thing is equal to 1 because secant square x is nothing but 1 over cos square x. So this implies that cos square x plus secant square x is greater or equal to 2 into 1, which is equal to 2. And what is this? This is your f of x. So this implies that f of x is greater or equal to 2. So this is the correct answer. So you can see the option. So D is the correct answer. So I am writing that the answer of this question is option number D. Okay, got it? Now let's see the next question. Question number 32. If tan theta is equal to half and tan of phi is equal to 1 by 3, then you have to find the value of theta plus phi. So first option says pi by 6, then you have pi, then you have 0, and then you have pi by 4. So again, first let us solve this. So given is that tan theta is equal to half and tan of phi is equal to 1 by 3. ठीक है. So consider tan of theta plus phi, because what is given, इससे मैं tan of theta plus phi find कर सकती हूँ, and the formula of tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So therefore this becomes that this is equal to tan theta plus tan phi divided by 1 minus tan theta into tan phi. Okay, so this is equal to tan theta is half, then tan phi is 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus half into 1 by 3. So this will give you, take the LCM, you will get 3 plus 2, then divided by 1 minus 1 by 6. So this will give you 5 by 6 into 6 by 5. ठीक है? So this will be equal to 1. So this implies what? That theta plus phi is equal to tan inverse 1, and tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Okay, so in this the values which are given here, in this range of values I can see that pi by 4 is the correct option. So correct option is D. Got it? So this is how, अगर आप इसमें और 2 पाई ऐड कर दोगे तो भी आपके पास सेम वैल्यू आएगी, बट सिंस मैं ऑप्शंस को देख के मैं जनरल वैल्यू फाइंड नहीं कर रही, आई एम जस्ट फाइंडिंग द पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू ऑफ थीटा प्लस फाई. ओके, now let's see the next question. Question number 33. Which of the following is not correct? So not correct. ठीक है. So question number 33. देखो A पार्ट कहता है कि साइन थीटा इज इक्वल टू -1/5. नाउ दिस इज राइट बिकॉज जो साइन थीटा होता है दैट ऑलवेज लाइज बिटवीन -1 एंड 1. तो उसकी रेंज जो होती है -1 और 1 के बीच में वो ऑसिलेट करता है. सो दिस इज राइट. सो बी कहता है कॉस थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1. अगेन दिस इज राइट बिकॉज वी नो दैट कॉस थीटा जो होता है दैट ऑल्सो लाइज बिटवीन -1 एंड 1. तो ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है. नेक्स्ट सी पार्ट कहता है दैट सीकेंट थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1/2. नाउ सीकेंट थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1/2 का मतलब क्या है? सीकेंट थीटा इज 1 over cos theta. So this implies that 1 over cos theta is equal to this, and this implies what? That cos theta is equal to 2, which is wrong because I know that cos theta lies between -1 and 1. So which is wrong. So therefore the correct answer of this question is C part. हमें बताना है which is not correct. तो C part is not correct. ठीक है. Now let's do question number 34. So question number 34 says the value of tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree and so on up to tan 89 degree is. See, देखने में कि आपको थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन लग रहा होगा डिफ़िकल्ट, बट देर इज़ अ ट्रिक टू सॉल्व दिस. ठीक है, एंड यू कैन गेट द आंसर इन मिनट्स. सो दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम योर एंट्रेंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. तो इसलिए जो बच्चे IIT के एग्ज़ाम्स की तैयारी कर रहे हैं या फिर किसी भी मेडिकल एंट्रेंस की या इंजीनियरिंग के एंट्रेंस की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आफ्टर रिवाइजिंग योर सिलेबस यू जस्ट सॉल्व योर NCERT एग्जाम्पलर. ठीक है, ऑफ बोथ 11th and 12th class. So let's see now question number 34. So consider this expression tan of 1 degree into tan of 2 degree and so on up to tan of 89 degrees. ठीक है, तो 1 से लेके 89 डिग्रीज तक की स्टार्ट है. Now this can be written as, now first of all I can write this as tan of 1 degree, tan of 2 degree and so on up to tan of 44 degrees and then into tan of 45 degrees. ठीक है, उसके बाद जो tan of 46 आएगा that can be written as 90 minus 44 because 90 minus 44 is 46. ठीक है, और जो नेक्स्ट आएगा टर्म दैट इज tan ऑफ 90 डिग्रीज माइनस जो नेक्स्ट जो है आपका 47 है दैट इज tan ऑफ 90 डिग्रीज माइनस 43 डिग्रीज एंड सो ऑन. एंड जो लास्ट टर्म है tan ऑफ 89 डिग्रीज दैट इज नथिंग बट tan ऑफ 90 डिग्रीज माइनस 1 डिग्री. ठीक है, एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू tan of 1 degree, tan of 2 degree and so on up to tan of 44 degrees into tan of 45 degrees and tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. So therefore यहाँ पे मैं क्या लिख सकती हूँ cot of 44 degrees, cot of 43 degrees and so on up to cot of 89 degrees. सॉरी cot ऑफ 1 डिग्री. ठीक है, अब नाउ आई नो दैट tan ऑफ 1 डिग्री विल कैंसिल आउट विद cot ऑफ 1 डिग्री, tan ऑफ 2 डिग्री विल कैंसिल आउट विद द प्रीवियस टर्म एंड सो ऑन, ऑल दीज टर्म्स विल कैंसिल आउट. ठीक है, सो यू विल बी लेफ्ट विथ, तो क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास 1 इंटू 1, तो यहाँ तक ये सारा चीज़ आपको क्या देंगे 1 एंड tan ऑफ 45 डिग्रीज इज ऑल्सो 1. सो देयरफॉर दिस इज equal to 1. So the correct answer of question number 34 is B part. So answer for this is B part. ठीक है, तो the way of writing हमने change कर दिया and then we have cancelled out or simplified the expression. Now let's see the next question. So question number 35 says the value of 1 minus tan square 15 degrees divided over 1 plus tan square 15 degrees is 1 root 3 by 2 or 2. So again a very easy question, question number 35. So first of all I don't know what is the value of tan square of 15 degrees, मतलब tan 15 degrees की value मुझे नहीं पता. So let theta is equal to 15 degrees. Okay, this implies 2 theta is equal to 30 degrees. Now I know that there is a formula that cos of 2 theta is equal to 1 minus tan square theta divided over 1 plus tan square theta. ठीक है, so this implies that cos of 30 degrees is equal to 1 minus tan square 15 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 15 degrees. So this is equal to, now cos 30 degrees कितना होता है root 3 by 2. So this implies that 1 minus tan square 15 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 15 degrees is equal to root 3 by 2. So the correct answer for this is C part. Okay, fine, very easy question. Let's see the next part. Question number 36. The value of cos of 1 degree, cos of 2 degree, cos of 3 degree and so on up to cos of 179 degrees is 1 by root 2, 0, 1 or minus 1. Okay, so question number 36. Now consider cos of 1 degree, cos of 2 degree, cos of 3 degree and so on up to cos of 179 डिग्रीज. अगेन अ वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. अगर आप इसके अंदर नोट करोगे तो इसके अंदर आई विल ऑल्सो गेट समवेयर इन बिटवीन कॉस ऑफ 90 डिग्रीज. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये आपका जा रहा है 1 से लेके 179 तक एंड सो ऑन कंटिन्यू cos of 179 degrees. But what is the value of cos of 90 degrees? Cos of 90 degrees 0. So since cos of 90 degree is 0, so therefore when you multiply any number with 0 you get the answer as 0. So therefore the correct answer of this is B part. So answer for this question is B part. ठीक है, again a very easy but a tricky question. Now let's see question number 37. Question number 37 says that if tan of theta is equal to 3 and theta lies in the third quadrant, then the value of sin theta is. So very important thing here is that theta lies in the third quadrant. Okay, so given is question number 37, given is that tan theta is equal to 3 and theta lies in third quadrant, and you have to find the value of sin theta. ठीक है, so first of all in the third quadrant, so you have something like this formula after school to college. So in the third quadrant only tan is positive. ठीक है, तो थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर साइन इज नेगेटिव, मैं खाली आपको बता रही हूँ. ठीक है, नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल tan थीटा. नाउ tan थीटा अगर आपको एक पता हो कि रूल, सो दिस इज इक्वल टू p अपॉन b. ठीक है, दैट इज परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस. सो लेट अस कंसिडर अ ट्राइंगल, a right angled triangle. So this is the perpendicular, this is the base, and this is the height, hypotenuse. Okay, so this is given to be 3. 3 means 3 over 1. So that means this perpendicular is 3, base is 1. So therefore using your formula what I get is that, so mark this as A, B and C. So this is your base, this is your perpendicular. So what I have is that AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square, and this implies that H square is equal to 9 plus 1, which is equal to 10. So this implies that H, so we will take the positive sign because we are considering the length, is root of 10. So this distance is root of 10. Now what is sin theta? Sin theta, so therefore I can find sin theta. So sin theta is p over h, perpendicular over hypotenuse. That means 3 over root 10. But since theta lies in the third quadrant, so we will take the negative sign. So since theta lies in third quadrant, therefore sin theta is equal to minus 3 over root 10. So therefore the correct option you can see is C part. ठीक है, so correct answer is C part. Okay, now let's see the next question. So next question says that, question number 38, the value of tan 75 degrees minus cot 75 degrees is equal to 2 root 3, 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3 or 1. Question number 38. So consider tan of 75 degrees minus cot of 75 degrees. Now first of all I can write this as that this is equal to, this is sine of 75 degrees divided by cos of 75 degrees minus cos of 75 degrees divided by sine of 75 degrees. Now take the LCM. So what you will get? You will get cos of 75 degrees into sine of 75 degrees, and in the numerator you will get sine square 75 degrees minus cos square 75 degrees. Now what I will do is I will multiply and I will divide by 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So 2 times sine square 75 degrees minus cos square 75 degrees divided by 2 times cos of 75 degrees into sine of 75 degrees. Now this is equal to, now in the numerator you have what? You will have minus 2 cos of 2 into 75 degrees, that is 150 degrees. ठीक है, because we have used the formula of what is cos of 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sin square theta, and in the denominator you will get sine of 150 degrees. So this is equal to minus 2 cot of 150 degrees. ठीक है, so this is equal to minus 2 cot of 150 degrees, which can be written as minus 2 cot of, this is 180 minus 30 degrees. Now this is your second quadrant, so cot is negative. In the second quadrant your cot is negative, so this is equal to minus 2 and then you have minus of cot of 30 degrees. Okay, so cot of pi minus theta is minus cot theta. तो यहाँ से आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा, 2 times cot of 30 degrees. And what is cot of 30 degrees? This is tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So this is cot 30 is root 3. So the answer is 2 root 3. So this is which option? This is option number A. So A is my correct answer. I hope you got the solution. Let's see question number 39. Question number 39 says that which of the following is correct? Sine of 1 degree is greater than sine of 1. Sine of 1 degree is less than sine of 1. Sine of 1 degree is equal to sine of 1. Sine of 1 degree is equal to pi over 1 is equal to pi over 18 degrees into sine of 1. Now here very important thing to note is the behavior of the sine function. Now if you know that in the first quadrant your theta is increasing. Yes or no? Because theta takes the value from 0 to 90 degrees. And also the function sine theta is an increasing function in the range of 0 to 90 degrees. So the function sine theta is also increasing. Why? You can see the graph. अगर मैं sin theta का ग्राफ बनाती हूँ, suppose this is your 0 degrees and this is your 90 degrees, then sin 90 is 1. So the value it takes is sin 0 is 0. So it takes the values like this. ठीक है, and then it again goes down. और sin 180 क्या होता है? Sin pi क्या होता है? That is 180 degrees 0. So sin theta is an increasing function in the first quadrant. Now one hint is given here that 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees into 30 minutes. How? Because see, I know that your pi radian is equal to 180 degrees. So this implies that 1 radian is equal to 180 degree divided by 3.14. पाई से डिवाइड कर दोगे तो ये आपके पास वैल्यू आएगी 57 degrees by 30 minutes. So this implies what? That 1 degree is less than 1 radian. So when you don't write any unit, it means it is radian. तो हमको पता है इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन की क्या प्रॉपर्टी होती है, दैट इफ x is less than y, then f of x is less than f of y. ठीक है, so therefore this implies what? That sine of 1 degrees is less than sine of 1. So therefore this is the correct answer. That means the option number B. So B is my correct answer. Got it? Now let's see question number 40. Question number 40 says that if tan of alpha is equal to m over m plus 1, tan of beta is equal to 1 over 2m plus 1, then alpha plus beta is equal to. So first option is pi by 2, then pi by 3, then pi by 6 and pi by 4. So let's see how to solve this question. So question number 40. See what is given to us. It is given that tan of alpha is equal to m over m plus 1 and tan of beta is equal to 1 over 2m plus 1. Now first of all, you know that what is the formula of tan of alpha plus beta. So tan of alpha plus beta is equal to tan of alpha plus tan of beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Now just substitute all the values which are given in the question. So tan alpha m over m plus 1, then plus 1 over 2m plus 1, then this whole divided by 1 minus m over m plus 1 multiplied by 1 over 2m plus 1. Now you just have to simplify this expression. So in the numerator and in the denominator I am taking the LCM. So we will get 2m square plus m plus 1 divided by m plus 1 into 2m plus 1 minus m. And you can see that m plus 1 into 2m plus 1 will cancel out from the numerator as well as from the denominator. Now this will give you what? So this will give you 2m square plus 2m plus 1 in the numerator. So 2m square plus 2m plus 1 divided by, now you just simplify the denominator. So open the bracket. So you will get, so this is m plus 1 into 2m plus 1 minus m. So this will be equal to 2m square plus 2m plus 1 divided by 2m square plus m plus 2m plus 1 minus m. So this cancels with this, and this whole of the numerator cancels with the denominator. That means you get 1. So this is your tan of alpha plus beta. Okay, so this implies what? That tan of alpha plus beta is equal to tan of pi by 4, because I know that tan of pi by 4 is equal to 1, and from here you get that your alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 4. So I have found one of the values. One of the particular value of alpha plus beta is pi by 4, and in the option you can see that this is the D part. So therefore the correct answer is the D part. Okay, now let's see the next question. So next question says, question number 41, the minimum value of 3 cos x plus 4 sin x plus 8 is. So A part says 5, then 9, then 7 or 3. So now let's see how to find the minimum value of this expression. So let us consider, let this expression be denoted by y. So let y equal to 3 cos x plus 4 sin x plus 8. Okay, so this implies, now there are various methods to find the minimum value of this expression. So I am doing one of the easiest method. So what I will do is I will multiply and I will divide by 5. So I can write this as 5 multiplied by 3 by 5 cos x plus 4 by 5 sin x and then you have plus 8 by 5. Okay, so this is equal to, so I can write this as 5 times, now instead of 3 by 5 I am letting this as sin alpha. So sin alpha cos x plus, and this I am letting as cos alpha into sin x, and then this I am writing as 8, because 5 into 8 by 5 will give you 8. So where sin alpha is equal to 3 by 5 and cos alpha is equal to 4 by 5. And you can check that sin square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1, because you will get 9 plus 16 divided by 25. So you will get 1. Okay, now this is equal to, now in the bracket you get that this is equal to sine of alpha plus x, then plus 8. And we know that the minimum value of sine function is minus 1. So since minimum value of sine function is -1, because you know that the graph of the sine function varies between -1 and +1. So therefore minimum value of sine function is always -1. So this implies what? That the minimum value of y is 5 into -1 plus 8, and this gives you 3. So therefore the correct option is D part. So D part is my correct option. So my answer for this question is D part. Okay, now let's see the next question. Now the next question is question number 42. The value of tan of 3a minus tan of 2a minus tan of a is equal to. Okay, so 4 options are given to you. You have to find the value of this expression. So question number 42. So consider, so I can see that tan of 3a can be written in terms of tan of 2a and tan of a. So tan of 3a can be written as tan of 2a plus a. Okay, so मैंने खाली क्या करा है, 3a को split कर दिया, 2a plus a. Now what I will do is I will apply the formula for tan of a plus b. Okay, so tan of a plus b का formula, as I have told you, is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. So this becomes what? Tan of 2a plus tan of a divided by 1 minus tan of 2a into tan of a. Okay, now you cross multiply. So what you will get, this implies tan of 3a bracket के अंदर 1 minus tan of 2a into tan of a is equal to tan of 2a plus tan a, and this implies that tan of 3a minus tan of 3a into tan of 2a into tan of a is equal to tan of 2a plus tan of a. Now आपको वैल्यू किसकी निकालनी है? इस एक्सप्रेशन की. सो दैट मीन्स दिस इम्प्लाइज, नाउ जो आपका राइट हैंड साइड में जो एक्सप्रेशन है उसको आप लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में ले आइए. तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? tan of 3a माइनस tan of 2a माइनस tan of a इज इक्वल टू, और इसको आप ले जाइए राइट हैंड साइड में तो ये प्लस बन जाएगा. सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू tan of 3a tan of 2a multiplied by tan of a. So therefore this is the value of the expression which is asked in the question. So therefore the correct option is A part. ठीक है, so answer for this question is A part. This is the correct option. Fine. Now question number 43. Question number 43 says that the value of sine of 45 degrees plus theta minus cos of 45 degrees minus theta is. So very easy, just apply the formula of sine of a plus b, cos of a minus b, simplify the expression, you will get your answer. So first of all, what is sine of 45 degrees plus theta? So this is equal to, this is sine 45 degrees into cos theta, then plus sine theta into cos 45 degrees, which is equal to, now sine 45 as well as cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So you will get this thing. So now consider cos of 45 degrees minus theta, and the formula is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So therefore you will get cos 45 into cos theta, then plus sin 45 into sin theta. Put the values, you will get 1 by root 2 cos theta plus 1 by root 2 sin theta. So now let's find the subtract these two. So sine 45 plus theta minus cos 45 degrees minus theta will be equal to 1 by root 2 cos theta plus sine theta into 1 by root 2, then minus 1 by root 2 cos theta minus 1 by root 2 sine theta. So you can see that this cancels with this and this cancels with this. So you are left with 0. So therefore the correct answer for this is the D part. Okay. So answer of this question is D part. I hope you are understanding all the questions. If you have any problem, please mention in the comment section. So for this video, I'm ending here. In the next video, I'll start with question number 44. Please do like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.